Good morning, students. In today's class, we are going to learn about basic features of social networking sites. Take page number 28. Register or create profile. Each user fills an online form with the details about age, education, location, likes, dislikes, and hobbies. The user can each decide how their profile is viewed and by whom. They can also add friends and categorize in them into groups. So, for example, I'm creating a Facebook account. Okay, first I need to register in that account and then I need to create a profile. So, in the registration form, I need to give my name, next email ID or phone number, then age, education, date of birth, hobbies, and next we need to give a profile. So, in profile, it may be my image or my family image, or it can be a cat or a dog or flowers. And in this, we can add friends and also create groups also. Next one is security settings. A user can configure settings wherein she decides which content on her page is public or private. So, if I putting a post in my account, so I have the rights to put it in private or public. Okay, the post can be private or public, it depends on my wish. The user can block content from being viewed by a list of users. So I can block some persons also, and then can report spam and flag content. Report spam means it is an activity of pinning abuse messages and report them to higher authority. Someone is sending abuse messages or videos, we can report it. Okay, and flag content, it means that the piece of data is unusual, so we can flag that content also. Next one is networking features. Activities that a user can perform: chat or use instant messaging services to communicate with other users who are online. So here we can chat with our friends or family members who are in online. Upload photos and videos so they can viewed by others. So here we can upload our photos, videos. Okay, then we can play games, enter comments on content generated by others. So we can give a comment about their photos, videos, etc. and also send mail. Search and support. A user can search for content based on keywords, interests, schools, etc. They also have support in the form of FAQs. FAQ means frequently asked questions, and forums. Forums means the Quora, TechSpot. We need to ask questions in forum and we will get answer in that. So if I have any doubt about the content, I can search it by using the keywords or the university names or depend on the interests. And they also have support in the form of frequently asked questions and forums. Next one is file, photo, video sharing, SNS. SNS means social networking sites. Out of many different kinds of SNS, file, photo, video sharing sites are the most popular. Some important aspects of these sites are shown in the figure or. These sites are need a registration, but they can also be accessed using the already existing profiles on their sites like Google or Yahoo. So nowadays the Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApps are becoming very popular. So first in that we need to register. Next we can access this account with the help of our Google or Yahoo account. Okay, for example, YouTube allow users to access in sites with their Google account name and password. So if I'm typing as youtube.com, so it will ask about my existing Google account and password. We need not to register it separate. Okay, by using this Google account I can use the YouTube also. Some of the services provided by these sites are free and some are paid. So some websites are free and some of them we need to pay. For example, minimal storage space is given for a free account, but extra storage is provided to a paid user. If the storage is minimum, it can be used as a free account. If we need extra storage, then we need to pay. All users can create, edit, upload, search and organize their files on these sites. So here we can create a video or edit a video, upload a photos or search anything. Okay. Some sites, for example, Photobooker, have special software tools to edit photos, add effects to videos, create innovative photo albums and import photos from other SNS. So some photo sites have the special software tool in that you can edit your photo or add effecting to your photos or videos or create the innovative albums, etc. Privacy settings on a user's accounts enable the user to share the content as they choose to. So in all the websites have privacy settings. The account is in private or public. Okay, you can click any one of them. The video is needed to post in public, you need to click the button as public. If I need to keep the video in private, then I need to click the private button. Most of the sites can be accessed even from mobile devices. So for example, if WhatsApp is used in mobile phones, at the same time it can be used in laptop, computer also. Okay, thank you.